Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. I've got four replays to show you today, very short ones, but I'm going to be discussing some issues I've been having with the game. Our teams have been pretty bad of late. I've had numerous games where my team just camps and they just camp in one area, like just so easy for artillery to just splash like several people at the same time. Now I think actually the problem is because of the artillery. Now I've always disliked artillery. You know, I just don't like it. You know, nothing's more frustrating than getting hit for most of your health by a thing you can't see from across the map, who's not having to angle his armor or peek and boom or do anything, you know, really skillful to actually hit the target. But with the update, we've had a major buff to artillery. You know, they're just so accurate and so quick to aim as well. You know, I don't play artillery. I've got one tier 10 artillery, and you know, when I go out in the when I go out in it, I seem to get really good results in every single game. And I don't play artillery, so I'm not even very good in artillery. But that's how good the buff has been. That's how it's so that's just such a big problem, and I think that's what's led to people camping. Now, obviously, the reason people argue about artillery, it stops people from camping, but it's doing the opposite. It's making people camp at the back of the map, like mediums are camping at the back of the map. You know, not doing their job because they're too scared of getting spotted up and getting one shot by artillery. Because I have been in mediums going at full pelt and got hit by artillery on the move, and yeah, so yeah, I think that's why there's a big problem with the old teams at the moment. Yeah, and they've increased the I don't know if I've discussed this before, but they've increased the silver for consumables. The thing is, they've given the premium, the top med kits and repair kits and stuff to be reusable. So and because of that, they've thought, let's increase the price of these consumables, right? The problem is that if you're playing tier 9 and 10, you need to be competitive. You're going to go up against people with full 9 crew skills or whatever, and they're going to be competitive. So they're going to be running the full premium repair kits and first aids and all that. So if you want to compete, you have to run them, else you're going to be at a big disadvantage. So basically, it means it's very difficult for me to have a reason to play my tier 10s, because if I want to go out, I'm going to have to run premium consumables, and if I do, I'm going to lose loads of money in every single game. It is just, they need to sort it out. They really need to sort it out. It's like, oh, we're going to because obviously they put it in the game for you to actually use, right? So why make it that expensive to run? Especially when, you know, there are people who can just spend all their money on that kind of thing. There are real money, and there are people who have a lot of silver saved up. But there's a lot of people who do not have that, and so they're just going to be like, well, I'm not going to play tier 10s then. I can't be competitive. There's just no point in playing tier 10s. But the thing is, I like, you know, what I'm doing at the moment is specifically I'm trying to grind silver, so I can then go out after third marks of excellence. So I spend most of my day most of my play session playing tier 8s, right? Playing tier 8s to grind silver. But the thing is, like, I've got my tier 10s. I've ground all these tier 10s. I want to play my tier 10s. And that's what I do at the end of my play session, is play some tier 10 games so I can, you know, have have a decent have a decent go. You know, a decent play session. I'm using my tanks that I've, you know, took so long to grind out. You know, why shouldn't I be able to play my tier 10s to have some fun? But at the moment, I'm grinding all this silver, and then I'm playing some tier 10s, and I'm pretty much losing all the silver I just earned. So they really, really need to sort something out like that. Reduce the price of it or something, or add extra earnings. Um, and I'm guessing it's going to change because, like I said, they're going to bring in. I'm guessing they're bringing in new tier 9s and 10s, so those things are going to be costing even more money. So at the moment, even with good games, I can quite often be losing money. If I had a bad game, I'm losing 40, 50,000 every game. Can you imagine when these tier 10s are tier 8s and you got tier 9s and 10s and they're costing more money? Yeah, that's going to be like hundreds of thousands each game if you're going to have a bad game. But that's, well, they might change the economy up by then. But we'll see. Well, I probably won't be playing too much then, but you know. Anyway, back to this game. We took the hill, very close to being killed on numerous occasions on this hill. My team were reluctant to come up here, but now we're up here. It's all good. We are losing still. Trying to get my gun down to hit this guy. He's on most of his health, but there he took a big old hit. He's looking almost directly at me, so I'm lucky he didn't fire then. And then there we go. Him taken care of. We now have the advantage in numbers, but unfortunately they have 2 light tanks in the game. These things can be extremely dangerous on big maps like this. So they can get far away enough so they can outspot you and finish you off. But we'll see. There we go. He took care of 1 light tank's been killed, but our artillery's been taken out, which is a shame. So we are only 1 tank ahead, and I am on very little health. And we managed to get a hit into that guy's. The other Dragon. I don't know if that's the same one that was on the hill that was hitting me 1 for 1, but we'll. That was close. That was very close pen there. He almost bounced and almost missed him there. So we're down to just 1 tank on the enemy team. We're loaded the premium. I can't remember when I loaded that. Did I just load it? I might have just loaded it for the last light tank. So we do have a big advantage here. Now I'm heading to this guy that's capping, because he's most likely coming back to decap their base if he wants any chance of winning. That's what he's going to be doing. So we went from 1 heavy tank to the other heavy tank in support of. I see him just there. He goes in a complete straight line, gives me a chance to hit him in the backside. And yeah, we get a win. We're down most of that game, so it was nice to have a win. We come first with just under 4,000 damage, 4 kills, and just under 1,000 assisted. So not bad at all. So yeah, Dragon, excellent. We got first class. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting mastery out of that because the Dragon is a very impressive tank. People doing very good work in it. And I'll see you in the next game, guys. And we're in our 50 TP premium tank. Um, Again, another very good premium tank. Already got first mark of excellence on this. At some point I will go for the third mark, but at the moment just trying to train the crew and earn some money. We are going to, well, the main part of the map, the Brawley area. We've got good gun depression in this thing as well. It's got good turret armor. Its hull armor is not too bad, but you don't want to be exposing it too much. And it's got a good alpha gun on this thing. It's got fairly decent pen. It's got a long reload, so hence why I've got consumables for this thing to make it that much more devastating, to be honest. Yeah, I've recently won 2 new premium tanks as well. A tier 8 American tank, which I won from one of those cards I got from the season pass. You know, the new loot crates, basically. I've got it that, and I've got the what's it called? The Huntsman. Yeah, the Huntsman. That's right next to me. Loads of people fighting on that little hill there, which is kind of where I want to be, but I'm not going to be able to get a good position. So I'm coming over this way. Should be able to, hopefully, these guys are getting hit pretty badly. This guy looks like he's, don't know what he's doing. And then I realise he's trying to side scrape, rear sky scrape, but it's kind of annoying because he's going to take up the whole area while he's trying to do that. Just fine, but we're going to wait for this guy to come across here. Now he's not doing that, but got in my way. We'll wait for him to expose his little shoulder, little flat areas as on his angled armor on the front plate. You can pen. Managed to pen him there. He was trying to do a good job by side scraping there, but just not quite good enough because the accuracy on since update 6.0 means it's pretty. We can hit those flat places on his frontal armor. We are down a tank, but we have got in a very good position here. That was a good exchange. He hit us once. We managed to smack him back on the move. So that Ragnarok has taken a big old hit. He's not got much health left. I'm trying to back up, drop 6 cents because, oh, very lucky for me, that guy. Trying to back up and try to avoid that artillery when we are trying to reload. We're trying to get up and give this guy some help. Then we see the artillery's been spotted, but he's behind some rocks, so we can't kill him. So we back up again. Teams are equal again. I'm not sure what's looking at me. It could be that Tiger P. So there we go. Hit him right in this cupola. Take him out of the game. So that's one less tank, but then another tank from that area has started paying attention to this side. So we've got to be careful. Is there anybody over here? I don't know what spotted me there. It looks like it doesn't. It showed an indication that it penned, but I didn't get damaged, so I guess it didn't pen. I don't know. Maybe it was, I don't know. He's showing too much of himself there. Bang. We always like to take out a Roger Dodger, don't we? God awful looking tank. We always pay attention to those things when we have a chance. And there we go, it's a Hydra. No, not the Hydra. I don't know what we killed then. But there's a Hydra there. We penned just at the beginning of the match. He's still there. I'm actually very happy to kill this guy because him and his team mate in the last game using the same tank finished me off like straight away in the game. Him and his Ragnarok friends, like it's like 5 tanks, all came over the hill and just attack me rather than, you know, the 10 teammates near me and finish me off, you know, killed me in the first like 2 seconds of the match. Was not happy with that. So very happy to get my own back on him this turn, and his Ragnarok friend. We managed to smack him as well, and the artillery does hit me, but pretty good exchange, and the Tiger 2 bounced as well, so we are looking for a lower plate shot. Our reload is pretty long. We managed to get the shot in there, so we're just under 3,000 damage, but we are close to getting another kill on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Only 2 tanks left. So not the most amazing on the damage front. We've done some bounces off our armor, so that's good. It's always good to know that, you know, we've wasted some of their shots. Like some of those shots could have gone into someone else and penned them and maybe even killed them, but we managed to absorb those shots away from our team, and helped pull our team across. So I don't think block damage gets enough XP and credit in the actual game. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know. Yeah, obviously sometimes it can be like the team just doesn't know where to hit you, and it doesn't mean you're a good player. It's just that the fact that the other team aren't very good at knowing where your weak spots are and stuff like that. Or it could be just bad luck, bad RNG, hits the wrong place and bounces off you. But you know, sometimes it takes a lot of work to block shots. You know, you've got to size scrape properly, you've got to angle your armor at the right time. You know, so sometimes I think it's a bit unfair. It doesn't get as much XP and much credit as it deserves sometimes. So we've got this one TD hiding back here. He's on pretty much full health, I believe. Well, almost. And he takes that guy out. We know he's reloading. I'm going to try to get a nice shot into him. And we're going to try to... I was trying to track him, but it didn't work. He's now obviously reloaded. He's coming up towards me. We can take a hit from him, to be fair. So, I'm trying to just coax a shot out of him, to be fair. And we track him. But of course he repairs it, because he's got premium consumables on, I expect, so that's a bit annoying. But we finish him off there. Anyway, so that's a bit annoying. We didn't get any tracking assist either, which is kind of, again, another bad thing with these reusable consumables is, what's the point in tracking? We got 6 kills, that's why we did so well in this game. Make a lot of credits as well. Over 3,500 damage, sniper as well, and top gun. So, nice game. And I'll see you in the next one. We'll talk about this whole credits thing again then. Alright, welcome back. Fisherman's Bay. Yeah, so I was talking about the old credit problem again. And the thing is, so obviously tier 9s, tier 10s, you've got to be competitive, so you're going to be running these premium consumables, right? But the problem is, tier 8's probably not going to be using that. So tier 8s, when they see tier 10s, they're already at a big disadvantage. Now they're going to be so much more at a disadvantage. And from the fact that if you're tier 8 against tier 10s or tier 9s even, what I tend to do is try to get assisted damage. So I will try to go for their tracks at most of the time. Because obviously hitting a track on a tier 10 and then a Jaegeru coming up behind you and smacking that guy you just tracked is, well, the only way you're going to get big numbers in that game. Problem is now, you've got premium consumables, you're pretty much useless because, you know, you're a tier 8, you pen them, you track them, they just repair it. And even if they don't repair it, if they got it in their inventory, their repair time is pretty damn quick anyway, so you're unlikely to get track assist. So you're there basically doing absolutely nothing as a tier 8 in a tier 10 match. Two tanks coming across here, we bounce, that's so annoying. And we we track him and then we pen him. And then we try to hide as much as possible. I actually like this tank quite a bit. The T-32 Proto. I love the T-32. I think it's a very, very good tank. I haven't used it for a very long time, but obviously gone up that line, so I don't need to use it. And if I'm going to use the T-32, I might as well use the prototype because, you know, I'm going to get extra money for it. Ooh, just wasn't paying attention there. Just missed an opportunity to take that guy. And then someone is spotting me up. Someone not on that corner, I don't think. Although there's a lot of foliage there now at the moment. So there could be a medium hiding behind those bushes there and spotting me up, but I don't think it is. Yeah, so we're just waiting because we saw two heavy tanks go that way. What's usually my luck is I'll probably wait. I'll wait here. They don't turn up, and then I push. We push, and that's IS-6 black. Showing his side. Managed to get a shot in. And then this IS-3 shows up. Managed to get one shot into the guy. And I'm waiting to see if he'll show me himself before I reload. He is poking. He wants to have a go again, I think. He's trying to side scrape, but I have actually got premium rounds loaded, so those are not going to be very helpful to him. He shows himself too much, and he shoots and hits a pillar instead. So a nice exchange for us there. Didn't get hit once. Managed to pen him twice. But we got quite a long reload, even with... actually, it's not that long, especially with the food on. Pretty damn quick. We have the advantage. I believe that I don't know if we're bottom tier here. I don't know if this is tier 9s or tier 10s, but I'm pretty sure we are not top tier in this game. Hence why I've got my we got hit there, loads. That's quite annoying there. Got what? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, our loader's being killed because it's reloads at like 40 seconds. Yeah, we can't have that because that's pretty much us out of the game then. We'll be able to reload once, possibly twice, with that kind of long reload. I'm gonna see what's going on. Again, we're getting spotted up by something. Yeah, that Swedish TD keeps spotting us and doing damage to us. I don't know why he's focusing on me because their team is losing considerably, and he isn't doing too much to me. Just tracking me for the most part. I think he might have done one bit of damage there, but there is the back of the Hydra, and then we finish off that Russian TD that was giving us all that trouble. Tried to track that guy, but again didn't take off. Reload normal rounds because we're wasting a lot of money there when we're hitting the backs of these guys. Now obviously I was facing a lot of Russian heavies, so I was going to struggle to pen, so hence why I had all the premium rounds loaded. But now we're just getting this back, so then we've got 3 guys left, so there's a very good chance we're going to be able to get up the side on them or see their rear ends and pen them easily. So there's just 3 guys left, and our guys seem to be. Yeah, so that IS-6 pushes the other guy to the angle where I can pen him. So I track him and then pen him, and then I pen the IS-6. And he's dead, so I'm just about to reload. This guy's hit me again. This guy I actually belted earlier, so I'm fully loaded. Not sure what he's doing here. He looks like he's just going for the suicide, but I'm not going to let him. He was going to go for a suicide. I'm not sure why. He could have possibly finished me off there and had a nice extra kill at the end of the match. We came first, just under 4,000. Yeah, just under 4,000 damage. No assisted, unfortunately. I'm not sure why. We get a good amount of silver out of that since we were firing. We got high caliber and first class out of that as well. Even though we're firing mainly premium rounds, I still made 90,000 profit. Their T-32 Proto only got 13 damage, so a bit of ramming damage maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, see you in the next match, guys. And welcome back to the last match. We're in our Centennial. So yeah, I really quite liked the look of this thing. So we've already started the match. It's a very short match here, guys. This tank I have not taken out for a very, very long time. Very long time. So this is good, kind of like the area I intend to fight if I'm in a decent speed, speed heavy or medium or whatever. And we that guy gets spotted up and annihilated. We managed to put in the last shot, so that's nice. And we see this Dragon. We want to take care of this guy because he is a very dangerous tank, especially against us who haven't got the best armor. So we put in 2 shots into him, and then he is looking at us now. We don't want to get hit by him. There's no artillery, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And there he is. Unfortunately, we are going to try to get a bit of a better angle. Show our and he gets taken care of by someone else, which is fine. And then we realise that our team is getting absolutely hammered this side. So we hit the hammer. I think it's the hammer. Or Tiger 1. And they're just not paying attention to it, which is great because these are guys I can farm these guys. That was very good RNG. I wasn't really directly aimed at him there. And then this guy's here. We track him in place. Hopefully now some of our guys will come and get some damage off of him. They do. And we track him in place again. Nice bit of assisted. This guy's dead now, pretty much. I think we bounced that shot, didn't we? Yeah, bit unfortunate. Very small target to hit, but I wouldn't say this is a particularly good tank, guys. I enjoy it. It's a fast medium. It hasn't got much armor to it, but it's got good rapid fire gun. You know, typical British gun for its tier. Yeah, and we get spotted. I don't know what we're getting spotted by. Something on the hill, maybe. TD on the hill. But we push anyway. We're going to push here. There's not that many targets left. And then we see what spotted us. That guy is in a very tricky place for us. If he takes a hit, I'm going to try to push this guy in. And we do take him out. We bounced quite a few shots, but we've started getting penned now. By this guy is taking a lot of hits. He must have a lot of. It's only T20, but he's taking the hits here. I'm getting absolutely hammered here by something. Well, by numerous things. And then I realise it's that thing. A huntsman. Like everyone's got one of those at the moment. So I'm trying to bounce that, unfortunately. Trying to get away with not being killed here. But very difficult, very difficult. I realised my gun has actually been damaged. A bit too late there. Smallest of shots, we managed to take that guy. He bounced a shot there. Just that one guy left. So we managed to survive that somehow. With that Huntsman concentrating on us, that T20 concentrating on us, that Shaska trying to hit us as well. We managed to bounce some crucial shots there. We only bounced 403, but good enough. Managed to get, well over 3,000 combined there. And yeah, we came first. And then this, I believe this is another first class. I don't think many people are using this tank at the moment. Yeah, I do not see these tanks about very often. So yeah, I'll take it, you know. And we got a nice amount of credits as well, which is what we're trying to do, is earn some silver. So yeah, that's nice. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you join me for some more videos. I've got some more coming up very soon. So yeah, bye guys.